as you know, we've started doing some gardening. And we did it, what? How long ago? 2 weeks ago?
Something like that.
Something like that. We made a last video, and we put in a couple of plants along the house, and then it ended up getting really cold for a week. And it ended up pretty much killing everything, except for the broccoli plant seems to be our best
Here, I'll come
survivor.
closer.
If you can see that. The broccoli plant turned out to be our best survivor through the cold. The little one suffered a little bit, but it's still alive as well. And the cauliflower seems to be putting out new shoots, even though it got a little bit of frostbite on the leaves. And the cucumber was draped all over the ground, and it just looked dead. And then today, I started seeing new shoots coming out. So the plant is still alive after being out here at below -6, I believe.
At one point, yeah.
At one point there. And then, well, our beans, we had two bean plants, which actually died. We had a couple tomato plants, which died. And one of our seeds is actually coming up. And we're surprised about that, but
He's still very little.
Yeah, very little. It's hard to see.
I can't see on the camera right now.
Right there at the end of my finger.
Here, let me zoom in here and see if I can get this zoomed in.
Hopefully we'll get some more seeds coming up.
There we go. Got it focused.
Yeah. So we're very hopeful, guys. I mean, we put everything early as an experiment, and we're surprised that the other plants have come along at all. But then we got started, as you can see. We got started on the lawn. We've pegged out exactly where we want to have our plots. So each of these spikes represents the corner of each of the plots. So we got 9 by 23, 9 by 23, 10 by 23. We have a 10 by 10 spot down in the corner. Then we have another small spot back there, which we are not quite sure the size, but we're not quite sure what we're going to grow there. But we've got a little plot here in the middle. And as we come around the back of the house, we have 2 more plots, which we're going to open up. And hopefully we're going to have a huge garden, guys. We hope you enjoy it. But anyway, we're in the middle of just getting some stuff started. We've just marked out this plot right here by the house, and this will be one of our first spots that we'll open up
and plant stuff into.
I've already taken the edge to it. We're going to cut all this grass out of here, and this will be our starting point. Then, of course, we're going to have this done, probably both these today, hopefully, one or the other anyway. Anyway, we're going to dig up here, right alongside here, and maybe right to the back, so that we can put in pea plants. We're going to have some peas growing right along the rail so that they can grab onto the rail. That'll be our way of kind of keeping them all hung up and tied up and whatever. So it's going to be interesting, guys.
Now here he's marking out this spot.
We're not looking for perfection. We're just looking to make a big, beautiful garden, you know, something we can all enjoy. And I find that gardening is one of the most relaxing things that I've ever done.
Not to mention, at the moment we can't go fishing because it's closed.
So in our off season we'll be doing a lot of gardening, but this is something we've been wanting to do anyway.
Yeah.
And unfortunately we were unable to do it in the places that we've lived so far. So in buying the house, it gives me an opportunity to take advantage of growing stuff in the yard. It's not a farm, but it's my farm.
Well,
so yeah, we've cut that one out. Now that'll be our pea section. And anyway, I'm not quite sure because we've got a stump here. See this? So I'm thinking we just cut out that section over there later. and but this is going to be the P section. Not quite sure what we're gonna do in this spot. We're still debating on that. This spot doesn't get all that much light. It gets half decent light, but we got to find the right plant for the right spot, because as you can see behind. Anyway, guys, as I was saying, we have to strategically plant stuff around here because we have a couple of large trees that are causing a little bit of shade on the garden. So we got this big spruce here, and then we got this one down here. And when that gets leafy, it's going to put out some shade. But for the most part, we get the most shade right around here, right around this tree. So we're going to really think hard before we plant stuff, but we'll let you know as we go along. But right now, I have had a chance to lift up this because we were so rudely interrupted by the SD card filling up.
Yeah.
And, while we had a little downtime there, I pulled up the grass a little bit. So now we're just going to take it out a section at a time, and it'll make it a heck of a lot easier than trying to get the whole thing out.
Oh, that is some good soil right there.
Heck yeah. That is beautiful. Just black soil. You can't help but love that when you want to grow stuff.
Sorry about the wind, folks. Of course, we want to film and it gets windy.
Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Oh, and I see worms.
Yeah.
So that's a good sign.
We got to get the dirt off of the grass and put it back in the hole. Alright. And there it be. That's one section done. Get rid of some stuff that's in here. While we're at it. There we go. We're going to dig this up later, but...
Oh, there's a ladybug.
Yep.
Here, let me get a shot of this ladybug.
Heck yeah. But look at that soil, guys. I mean, that's... I've never seen such perfect soil for growing in. It's full of bugs. It's full of... I swear to God, this whole thing is just perfect for growing in. Look at this stuff. It's just perfect. That's shocking. I love it. Anyway, we're going to get the dirt off this. We don't want to lose the dirt. We just want to get rid of this darn grass. Yeah, you don't want this grass to take over the dirt. Keep the worms in there. They're one of the best things for your garden. No, we're just amateurs. We're just learning, okay, guys? We're not trying to tell anybody what to do. The fact of the matter is, this is just for fun. I mean, and for the fact that it would be so nice to go on a fishing trip, come home with a couple of nice walleye or a couple of nice perch, come home and walk out into the garden and grab all the stuff you need to go with your meal, right out of your own garden, and to know what's in it. It's not filled with garbage. You're not getting it from Mexico. To me, that's the plan. I've thought about doing this my whole life, but until I owned a home, I never had the opportunity. I had a couple gardens here and there, but nothing where I spent enough time to learn anything. But this time, we will learn.
Yeah, the more food you make yourself, the better.
Yeah, unless you have to go to the grocery store and buy it.
Everything's so expensive these days, and it's so easy to just grow your own plants, really. I
Look at all those worms.
Oh yeah.
Worms and grubs and everything you could think of is in there. Well, there's a faster way to do this, I'm sure, guys, but I really want to keep as much of the soil as possible.
And have it as loose as possible.
And have it loose as possible, absolutely.
But we will see you a little.
The first little part of that.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we will catch you in a while when we start, when we finish off this section. Catch you soon. Alright guys, we're putting the seeds in now. We're starting with the peas because the peas can handle the cold better than most of the
Here, one
others.
sec. Let me zoom in on the packaging. Sugar snap peas.
No, snap peas. Did it say sugar somewhere?
Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, it does. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Super sugar snap peas.
That's cool. Anyway, as you can see them there, guys. That's what we're hoping to get out of them.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. Beautiful peas.
Anyway, guys, what we're doing, we're going to have 3 rows, a foot apart. We're putting 2 seeds per hole. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of peas to put in. So we're going along, we're putting 2 seeds per hole. And then just covering them up. There's 2 seeds. Cover it up. Don't have to tack it down, just throw them in. At least you know, go over a bit. There, okay. Seeds.
Oh. I'm gonna go cover these ones up over here.
Seeds. 2 more, and we got this row done. This one's done. That one's done. Yeah, we're not doing anything fancy, guys. We're just literally just throwing the stuff in the dirt and hoping and praying that we're going to come up with something. We are doing some research online, and we'll find out more about it. And this year is going to be our learning curve, as you can imagine. We'll be doing a lot of different stuff, learning a lot about gardening. Right now we're just going off the packages, and this is the best spot for the peas. But anyway, guys, this will be the end of this first episode after our yard garden on the side of the house over here. This is going to be our second one, and our third one will be right over here.
But that will be for another episode.
Absolutely.
When we'll see you there, click like, please share with a friend, and subscribe.